Welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We are a nonprofit that gets kids excited about math and science. We're in beautiful Salt Lake City visiting JDM Legends from TV. If you guys have Velocity Channel, they have a show. Check it out. Pretty cool stuff. This is definitely on the bucket list in terms of me visiting shops. All right, we're here at JDM Legends, the legendary. This is so cool.
Yeah, so this is kind of the storage. I guess you would call it a showroom, but it's a little bit full right now. So in the corner there, we've got a 77 Celica liftback that's sort of a ongoing project. Next to that, I've got that's a 72 Skyline that we're in the process of restoring. After getting it down to bare metal, we found that it had a bit more rust than we had hoped for. So
is that the one in the show?
It's a different one.
Okay.
Yeah. Next to that is your very first generation GTR. So that's a 1969.
Oh,
and
wow.
The first generation Skyline is a four-door sedan, just like that one. And that one is number 102. So really cool car. Next to that, we've got a 1970 Fairlady Z432. So that's a Japanese market only model, and that has the same S20 twin cam that's in the GTR.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's a pretty rare car. This one's a GTR. This is my personal little Subaru that I've had for probably 15 years. Took it out to the track, and the track got the better of the engine, so I'm in the middle of that right now.
I see the full cage in there.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of this body style.
Me too, man. The two doors are the last two-door Subaru made. So.
Yeah.
That's an 84 RX-7. Might have seen that one. It's got the Hot Wheels car.
Oh, nice.
And then next to that is a 78 280Z that we have here on consignment sale. Next to that is another GTR. That one is a 72 GTR. That one is one we brought in from Japan. I actually just finished up some restoration work, and that one's for sale. That one there is a 71Z. We're doing some work to, and then this is a 72 that we imported, did a whole lot of restoration work to, and then we did the whole entire engine swap in it. And this one is here on consignment sale as well.
This is RB26 or?
It's a RB25 Neo is what they call it.
Oh, okay.
It's the highest compression RB engine that they sold. So it was the best base to build a normally aspirated configuration with. And what we did is we used the RB26 individual throttle bodies with an adapter plate so we could have ITBs that way. And it's got a full standalone ECU. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
So this one is on the show. Yeah, I remember those valve covers.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one you've got, old school looks, but modern car reliability, which is kind of the best of both worlds for some people.
Definitely. Ooh, very cool.
510, we're just swapped out engine mounts and transmission mounts for a customer. That one there is a 1973, what they call the Camry Skyline. That one's getting a big 3.5 liter engine in it. Makes just under 400 horsepower.
3.5 liter. Yeah. Which engine is that going in there?
So it is the L series engine, which is what you would find in a Z car. To get it to a 3.5 liter, you have to use the diesel block from the Nissan Maxima, and then a stroker crank, and that's how you get to that 3.5 liters of displacement.
Oh, wow!
And then with a lot of magic in the head and a big cam. Yeah, should be pretty fun when it's done. I've got a 350Z 6-speed that we've mated to it that I've got to make the header work with right now, so that's what I'm doing there. And then this one is a 1967 and a half Roadster. The half-wheel model cars are the most sought-after ones because in early 67 they were a 1600 low window. In 68 they were a tall window 2000, but halfway in between 67 they made about 500 to 700 low window 2000s, so it's kind of the sought after one, and we're doing some restoration work to that one as well.
Very cool. Wow, look at that. I'm a kid in a candy store right now. Is that a 510 wagon or?
So that is what they call the 411. So that's only one model year before the 510. And that one is what they call a triple S. So when they wanted, they had their performance model back then, that's what they were putting it into. So the main difference is that your normal model would have a 1.3 liter, this one has the 1.6 liter out of the Roadster, called the R16, and then that one's a factory 4-speed, so it's a pretty rare bird there.
Wow. You guys do it all here too, huh? Import,
Yep.
full frame up restorations. Got some engines on the stand here. Is that another?
Yeah, that's an
RB?
L series engine.
Okay.
So in the L series, they made it all the way from a 2.0 liter, which is what this one is, and that's what the Skylines came in from Japan, is only a 2 liter. So when we're doing these builds here, the easiest upgrade is to take a 2.8 liter from the Z car. You get almost a full liter of displacement out of that. So, and that one behind it is an L16.
Looks so small.
It's like that one, but 2 cylinders less.
Yeah. So cool. You got a little, is that a Ruckus?
That
Pit bike or
is,
something?
they just called it a Honda Z50.
Ah.
1969. And I picked that one up as just a little project for me and my son to work on.
Very cool.
Hopefully it's
Very
not fast
cool.
enough that he's gonna. Didn't want to get him a super fast dirt bike for his first one. So
No.
this one, he can learn the ropes and not kill himself.
So cool. So cool.
In Japan.
Oh.
So this one has a 12A turbo.
Oh,
But
wow.
these early ones are very basic. You know, it's non-intercooled throttle body injection. And unfortunately, this one's got a bad turbo right now. So we're trying to figure out if I can just find a replacement, or do we go bigger? And then, as you know, that snowballs into a standalone intercooler. You know.
It's a slippery
All the
slope.
time,
I love
exactly.
the wide body on this, though.
Yeah, I had to
This
bring
is-
that over from Japan because we were trying to emulate the same thing,
Wheels
that you
car.
see on the Hot Wheels car there.
That's
so
so cool.
that is the same IMSA kit they used on the early,
Ooh.
what I believe it was like a 79 through 81
Uh-huh.
RX-7s. So I actually found the kit in Japan. Rear spoiler came from Mariah Motorsports here. in the
Mariah.
States.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did the whole paint and body suspension. I did exhaust on it. We put some seats in it, but then we found that it's got a bad turbo, and like all of our personal stuff here, those are the last ones to see any sort of attention. So.
Yes.
But-
Yes, the shoemaker's son.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. How long have you guys been at this?
I've been doing this business for about 10 years. Before that, I worked at Cobb Tuning for about 8 years. And before that, I was working at a local tuning shop in the area. So all in all, it's been better part of, I guess, the last 20 years I've been doing this stuff.
This is awesome. Well, thank you so much, Eric. I got to shake your hand on film here. I was at JDM Legends. I could cross that off the bucket list.